Hey, this is it. Day 100, the last leadership thought in this journey. I can't believe it's almost over. It has been a fantastic day, mostly because I spent the majority of it in this here pillow fort that I made in my living room. And that is where my team worked all afternoon. So remember back on day one when I said I wanted to do these adventures, have a houseboat and go to Ireland and do all this stuff? Well, since putting that out in the world, I've got a team now. There's 4 of us on the team. All 4 of us will be on a houseboat in June. So we've got the houseboat booked, the website's built, the packages are priced, and we've kind of put it out there, but we're gonna really officially start selling it very, very soon. And 2 of us are going to Ireland. So we've booked those tickets, booked the car, booked the lodging. So a lot happened in 100 days. And I learned a ton about leadership. And interestingly, this week, everything seemed to happen in pairs. I had one video that was about friends that support you and friends that don't, and another video about heroes and villains and how they play in our lives. And I think it's only appropriate that I end the week with a story of a pair of incidents that happened. And it just goes to show you that who you are as a leader has, really the most to do with you. What do you want to put out in the world? And how people take it really has more to do with them. So I went early in the week to get a massage. And when I got to the salon, the girl who works behind the counter that had left like 6 months ago was back, and she was working there again. And I always love seeing her when I walk in. I was like, oh my gosh, it's great to see you. And she stepped out from behind the counter and was like 7.5 months pregnant, and she was this tiny little thing with this big belly. And the first thing she said to me is, "You've lost weight, you look amazing." And I thought, oh, that's nice. And it was good to see her, and I got a hug. And she's like, "I extended my shift just so I could see you for your appointment." So it's just a really nice, fun experience. And then the next day, or 2 days later, I ended up going with my mom to get a pedicure. And this tiny, slight, little Asian woman, who I've gone to 1,000,000 times to get a pedicure, says something to me, and I was like, "Can you say that again? What?" And what she was asking me was like, "Have you been gaining weight? Have you gained weight?" And I thought, "No, not since 2 days ago when the other girl thought I looked skinny." And I said, "No, I think my pants are still fitting and things are good." And she said, "Because your face looks so much better." And I was like, "Better? Was I too thin before?" And she said, "Oh yes, too thin, too thin." See, side note, first time in my life I ever heard that. But I didn't gain any weight. In fact, I don't even know how much I weigh. I haven't weighed myself since September. I was getting neurotic with the scale and gave it up. So I judge by, do my pants still fit, which they do. And here I have a pregnant lady who's gaining weight, telling me I look thin, and this tiny little woman telling me I look like I've gained weight, and I was the same weight in both instances. And so just like my weight, my leadership is pretty consistent. It's my style. It's what I do. I bring fun to it. I try and find meaning. I embrace every opportunity, the good, the bad, and the ugly. I'm willing to let people love me and let people hate me. And mostly, how they see me has more to do with them than it does with me. And that's probably true for you as well. So don't get too wrapped up in other people's opinions about you or your leadership or what you should be doing and shouldn't be doing. One of the best pieces of advice I ever got from my coach, the brilliant Tim John Press, if you ever get to work with him, you should consider yourself lucky, was what other people think of you is none of your business. And this 100 days has taught me that more clearly than any other 100 days in my life thus far. So that's my final thought. If the world is good to you, good. If it's not, build a fort, climb inside, and find people who will get in there with you and laugh their butts off. That's it for now. Who knows what the next 100 days will bring or when I'll see you again, but I have a feeling this won't be my last video. I have kind of grown fond of doing these. So until next time, take care, keep being the awesome person, the awesome leader that you are, and make every day a good one. Bye, I'll see you again soon.